Hey, what's going on, guys? Want to continue the 2005 ROH shows. I think we left off with Nowhere to Run. So this will only be a really quick video, just two shows here because I want to put the whole Summer of Punk, all the Summer of Punk shows into one video. So the first show I'll talk about is New Frontiers. This is a very rare show. You'll probably have a tough time buying this on eBay. You're probably going to have to spend at least $50 on it. But it's a pretty solid show, though. Highlights from the show: Homicide and Kevin Steen was really good. I thought it was very solid. Kevin Steen was a lot thinner back then. I just remembered, I actually did a review of this show on my old account, if you could remember that. So let's continue with the review. Alex Shelley versus Roderick Strong was another excellent match from those two guys. Roderick just really did some sick backbreakers to Alex Shelley. And then after the match, Aries came out and they just punished Shelley. They took him out. I think Shelley was out of action for a while after this match. They really just beat the shit out of him. But Shelley and Strong had a really solid match. You could actually find this match on YouTube. I'm sure it should probably come up in the related videos. So check to the side. It should definitely come up over there. What else we had? We had CM Punk and Colt Cabana against Nigel, McGuinness, and Chad Collyer. This was okay. The interesting thing about this match is I think this was the only time that CM Punk and Nigel actually got in the ring and faced each other. So it's a pretty historic match, but it really wasn't anything special. Probably like 2 3/4. All right, so next up we have the match of the night, and without a doubt, a lot of people think this is the best ROH pure title match up to this point. Definitely the best pure title match. So you get Samoa Joe defending the pure title against James Gibson. It was an excellent match. It's probably not for everyone, though. It's very methodical at some points. Some of the fans were chanting boring, and Joe kind of got the fans to shut up. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, really good stuff. The highlight of the match was when Joe went for the muscle buster, and then Gibson just countered it into his guillotine submission lock. I thought that was a sweet counter and just a very, very good match. So definitely check it out. All right, next up we get the ROH World Title match. Get Austin Aries defending the title against Spanky. This is pretty good. I think Spanky was a lot better in 2005. You could see he was in much better physical condition back then. Him and Aries had a pretty good match. Aries had an injured neck, but he actually went to work on Spanky's neck to kind of play off of it, and pretty good stuff. Aries put Spanky away with the 450 splash. Got pretty good distance on it. He hit it from he hit the 450 onto Spanky, and Spanky was like dead center in the middle of the ring. So that was a pretty cool spot. Probably I'd say maybe 4 stars, but that's being generous. It's more of a 3 3/4, bordering onto 4 stars. So yeah, this is a pretty good show. But like I said, it's very rare. It'll be a miracle if you find it on eBay for anything less than $50. All right, so next up we get The Future Is Now. As you can see, you get Shane Douglas, the franchise, actually made an appearance on the show. This show actually took place the day of ECW One Night Stand 2005. So some highlights from the show: Jimmy Rave and Colt Cabana. I thought it was really underrated. Very solid opening match. The 6-man mayhem match with Jack Evans, Izzy, Azrieal, Deranged, Fast Eddie, and BJ Whitmer was very fun. Then you had Homicide versus James Gibson. Very underrated, very good stuff. Another excellent James Gibson match. Him and Homicide had a good match. A lot of great near falls. Homicide is very, kayfabe-wise, he's very difficult to put away. So this is a very good match. Gibson got very frustrated at the referee in this match. Very underrated match. Next we had CM Punk versus Roderick Strong. I have to say this is probably Roderick Strong's first great ROH match. It was very good stuff. Very serious, very hard-hitting. CM Punk won the match, but he really made it. This is a case where he won the match, but he still made a point to put Roderick Strong over during the match. Roderick got a big rub from this match. Definitely check it out. All right, so next up we had a pure title match. You get Samoa Joe versus Nigel McGuinness. Pretty decent stuff. Pretty methodical, but I think Joe and Nigel have pretty good chemistry. They've had better matches than this, but this is still very solid. And then the franchise came out. The franchise came out at the beginning of the show and kind of crapped on ROH, but after this match, he kind of said, "Oh, ROH really sold me. The pure title means a lot." And I don't know, it was kind of weird, but that's pretty much what it was. And then we get the main event. We get Austin Aries versus Low Ki, non-sanctioned match. Obviously, I'm sure Low Ki didn't want to do the job, so this is why it's a non-sanctioned match. So Low Ki could go over here. Really good stuff. This is by far the best Austin Aries low-key match. They only had 2 matches, I believe, but this is probably the better of them. Pretty stiff stuff. Aries was selling a neck injury. I believe his neck was really hurt around this time. So um, the ending was crazy. Low-key actually hit the key crusher off the top rope. That's to put Austin Aries away. So yeah, you get some really solid stuff in the show. There's about maybe 3 or 4 matches that are bordering into the four star range. I'd actually only give CM Punk and Roderick Strong and Austin Aries and low key 4 stars. The Homicide Gibson match is like 3 3/4. Joe and Nigel is like 3.5. So it's a very good show here. Very underrated. You can pick this up at ROHWrestling.com for about $10. That's pretty much it. Summer of Punk is coming up next, and take it easy.